Hello, my name is Caitlin. I'm an American who's lived abroad in 6 different countries. One of those is Vietnam, where we're going today to talk expected salaries in Vietnam for ESL teachers. I lived in Vietnam in 2013 and again in 2020. Both of those times I worked as an ESL teacher, and both of those times I worked for the same company, ILA. So when I arrived in 2013, I arrived with a big fat 0 experience. I just finished my CELTA training, but I had no actual in-classroom experience. And then fast forward 7 years later, 2020, when I arrived, I had cumulatively about 4 to 5 years of classroom experience spread across those 7 years in between. So when I went back in 2020 with experience, I was offered a pay scale 3. So I was offered 500,000 Vietnamese dong per hour of teaching, which is about $22 per hour. And that was at a guaranteed, in normal non-COVID times, that would have been guaranteed for 78 hours of teaching per month, which comes out to 39 million Vietnamese dong per month, or around a little bit over 1,600 US dollars per month. There are other bonuses for like teaching in certain places, travel time. If you work over the minimum number of hours, you get like overtime pay, but this is like the guaranteed what you can expect if you're working a normal schedule pay rate at tier 3. Now, when I first arrived in 2013 as a teacher with no experience, I was offered an hourly rate for teaching of 395,000 Vietnamese dong, which is around $17.50 per hour, and comes out to a little bit less than $1,300 per month dollars. I would imagine that those rates have changed. I don't actually know what the current level tier 1 pay rate is at ILA, but based on the tier 3 to tier 4, which is a 20,000 per hour increase, my guess is that maybe it goes down 20,000 as well. So tier 3 to 2 to 1 would be 40. So that would make me think that it's around 460,000 Vietnamese dong per hour for a tier 1 teacher. I don't know that for sure, but that is my estimate. Now, all of these numbers that I'm talking about are for ILA Vietnam, which is a really, really good school, in my opinion, to start at as a teacher with no experience. But there are lots of other schools in Vietnam for teachers who do have experience, like the British Council. At the British Council, you can expect, as somebody who has experience, which you cannot work there if you don't have experience, probably to earn like 150% of what you would at ILA Vietnam. So if you have two years of experience or more, my recommendation would be go British Council, not ILA. If you have no experience, start at ILA. It's a great place to begin if you want to go to Vietnam.